Hey guys, it's Target Konesha with another game of Octopath Traveler. We're here in the middle of Primrose Chapter 2 on the secret path to the Obsidian Parlor. We're actually around the recommended level, which is good. And we're just gonna hop in this way to where I assume the route in is... We got into a lot of battles down here, so there may not be too much more fighting to do once we get in. We shall see, however. Yeah, break here.
Here we go. Yeah. Ha!
And that one won't have too much more. Right?
It's my turn now. The winds of fortune are howling.
Guess they do.
What is the...
I am ready.
Here we go. Ha!
Here.
But this guy will be able to pop pretty quick here.
Here goes nothing.
And, you know, all fights are good fights because we're not strong enough yet.
I am ready.
Now.
It's my turn now. Thank you.
We collected 900 leaf. Very good.
Here I go. Ah!
Here we go. Ha! That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, and we actually didn't get hit at all, which gave us 10% more stuff. Very good. Yeah, a long way for any of them to get a job points for the skills, so good time to move forward, right? You know, at least we had Primrose and Alphen in the previous set. I'm like, this party actually seems fine, but yeah, it's because we took, you know, two-thirds, three-fourths of the crew went to the earlier fight. What we want to do now is just eat the Spiriton Plum. Because if we're not in a boss fight soon, well, then that's fine, but we may be. Maybe as soon as we walk through this door. Yeah, I think because it's like supposed to open into the Master's Chamber. Yeah, here we go. And we just walk right in.
The mark of the crow on your left arm. So we finally meet again.
She just comes right out and
Do
says
you have any idea
like,
how
hey, what's
long
up?
I've waited for this day?
How you doing?
Have we met, milady? No, wait. You do look familiar. Didn't I see you dancing on a stage in some desert town?
Think back further. I am Primrose Azelheart.
Primrose Azelheart?
He's like, I might have killed your father. It's possible to kill a
The
lot of
young
people.
lady of House Azelheart? My, how far from home you've come.
Do you remember now? Do you remember me? My house, my father?
Jeffrey Azelheart.
Yep, sure does remember him.
Yes, I remember him quite well. The man knew how to handle a sword. And he was no fool. For all his virtues, your father made far too many enemies. It's not good for one's health, you see.
What crime would you lay at his feet? What could he possibly have done to deserve death?
He came to know something which he had no right to know.
Too much
And
knowledge.
it fell to my friends and I to sweep things back under the rug.
So what do you think this is? Big weird cult conspiracy of the Dark God dude? I mean, I think so, right? Because I just think so. First of all, JRPG. Second of all, Ophelia questline sort of tells you all about it, which it's... Anyway, we'll see. I don't see how any of the other stories are leading in that direction. but, you know, I can totally see Primrose and Ophelia, like, making sense in that.
But surely
You know, what could you know that would be that bad? Well, if you knew about big secret conspiracy, that would be enough.
strike against another, and you invite a strike in return.
Is that so?
This dagger has never left my side. I have not relinquished it once, just as my memories of my father have never left me. He always told me to be true to my beliefs,
Faith will be your shield.
to have faith in myself and never fail to carry out what I knew must be done. You three bearing the mark of the crow, I will kill you all.
You know, I think the voice actor had a lot of
That is
fun
the
with
only
this.
thing I believe in
An
now.
awesome job.
That is my reason for being. Be prepared to meet your fate, Crow.
You aren't the first to say such words to me. Like as not, you won't be the last.
Well, we'll see about that, Rufus.
I will bury you, as I've buried all the rest. I am Rufus, the left wing of the Crow. Now come, precious daughter of House Azelhart. I will send you to your father's side.
Time for the main event.
Time for the main event.
Here goes nothing.
Alright, so we got axes in the back and then spears in the front. So we're just gonna... just get to working on this guy.
I am ready.
And we got daggers there, excellent.
What is the logical course of action? So much to learn.
Alright, so we got wind as well, and 4,700 hit points. That's just fine. So now Tress is going to be able to get the wind breaks rolling. On the two. Oh yeah.
Bring it
You know,
on.
that eye for an eye is really nice here. We're just going to start out with a nice, awesome
Try
grape
this.
dust. You know, we're going to keep the HP high. We're going to
I am
be
ready.
getting it done here. No, we don't need a boost. We'll do one on this one.
Here I go!
We'll save that guy's break for next turn.
Nice breeze.
What is the logical course of action? So much to learn.
Right, nice. There we go.
Bring it on. Let's get down to work.
And this should do like a lot.
Ha!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it
I'm
does. 3K, awesome. We're gonna go ahead and start pulling the veteran merc summon out. You know, oh yeah, pretty punchy.
Here I go!
Yeah, pretty punchy indeed. You know, we allured him, and he's like, yeah, you know, you're right. That is a messed up place. And here we can
The winds of fortune are howling.
boost this, break the guy in the back, and get the big damage into the guy in the front, and then we will have their broken go
Focus is
for
on-
a big blizzard. Oh yeah, elite. Getting the kill
I'm
already.
ready.
That guy's poisoned, and he's broken this whole turn. We might be able to get the kill on him. Oh yeah, that dude hit him for 650, and then he hit him for another several hundred there. But we're just gonna keep chipping
Here goes
away.
nothing.
Alphen should be able to.
Ha!
You know, so far this is going
Let's
a
do
lot
this.
better than the Therian fight, but of course we're much higher level. And our party is like actually all good against what we were seeing here too.
Yeah! Let's do this! Yeah!
I am ready.
Here we
That
go.
dude- Oh yeah, because he's weak to it. Is he weak to axes? Nope, we should be so lucky. Staves? Yes.
I am ready.
Yeah, that dude. That dude was a great pull. Alright, you. Allure the mercenary. The veteran mercenary. He gets it
My
done.
turn now.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'll get my money's worth.
Alright, they're not weak to swords,
Bring
which is
it
good
on.
because we don't have any, but that was really just about getting our, And now we're gonna dust a grate,
Try this.
which is so much more affordable than a grate cluster. I don't even know what those cost. It's gotta be $1 million.
next?
But here, we're all full again. We're just gonna keep analyzing them. We're gonna boost it to learn the second one. Yeah. Lightning and light.
Here we go.
Well, you know. That's all fine. We'll
Let's
just
get down to work. Pick your poison.
a max strength poison on him and get to work.
Here I go.
So we've got our shell up, and now we'll just get to
I'm
beating
ready.
down.
Now, what next?
This isn't as
Bring it
advantageous
on.
as a bigger break thing could be, but we didn't really have a backup plan to this. So
Ha!
I was like, oh, we'll just try to get a ton of damage.
Well,
We're actually doing crazy work against him, so...
Nothing will quiet the storm.
I am ready.
Because he's weak to this guy, too, who, yeah, massive
Here I
damage
go.
out of him. Yeah, and with our new skills plus
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Here goes nothing. Yeah. Ah!
I am ready.
plus our new gear, slightly higher levels. Yeah, definitely beating this guy down. Now we don't have anything. She's not good against him with anything, but that just means we will.
Ha! Watch me now.
The lion dance.
We'll just boost him up.
Let's do
I mean,
this.
she's already being plenty strong just from the summon,
All
right?
right.
Having the summon with a spear attack is, you know, as good or better than having all the other stuff. Oh, he called for help again.
I am ready.
Well, then I guess she is good again. No, we'll only need one attack here.
Ah! Let's do this. The winds of fortune are howling.
Now, what next?
Let's do this.
And a break here is much more desirable.
Bring it on. Alrighty. Ha!
We need to analyze them. Like, I don't know how.
That was close.
I don't
I'm
feel like
ready.
these guys are that dangerous compared to the fight we were in earlier, but that doesn't mean that's true.
Ha! Watch me. Ha!
Now, what next? So much to learn.
Oh yeah, he has 18,000 hit points still, so yeah, I think taking care of the ads would be good.
There's
You know, he
nothing.
might get more anyway, for all we know. But
I am ready.
Ah!
What the?
But yeah, these guys, they don't have what it takes. And then here, yes. Get the break and he'll go boosted next turn. Oh no,
Let's
that guy
do
just gets
this.
popped.
Yeah! It's my turn now.
I'm like, no, we can wait until next turn to do it. To
The
get
winds
another
of fortune are howling.
big shell. You know, it's not that important, but it's still pretty important.
I am ready.
Here, do we want to... What are the chances he kills Cyrus if we don't... no, let's just get the Merc out. He's nowhere close to dead. But Cyrus. Oh, never mind. Yeah, let's just heal ourselves.
Let's try this.
He's out of SP, but we'll do an Alphen on that next time.
All
We'll
right.
throw a pomegranate mist stuff. Or a plum mist, yes.
Try this.
30 each, I mean, not bad. We're just gonna
Let's
keep
try
on
this.
filling up. Get ready for the next
I am ready.
segment, right? And get the kill,
Let's
and then he
do
comes in
this.
for an awesome hit there. Yeah, Alpha goes first next time, so we'll just dump all
Here
of
goes
that in
nothing.
there, and we'll break him next turn.
Try this.
He lays down a sick roundhouse kick. It's not nearly enough, right?
I am ready.
Not nearly enough. But this dude, you know, hitting for a weakness and a billion damage all the time. What we want to do here is
Here
just do
I
a
go.
single hit, and then here we'll
Thank you.
take his
All
his
right.
point and curse away. Now he's down to 1. What we want to do
Let's get
is
down to
get
work.
him poisoned
Get
again.
poison.
He'll almost certainly die before this poison ticks off, but you know, maybe he'll summon somebody else or something.
Now the true lesson begins.
I am ready.
But the dude's gonna hit for like 1,000, 800, you know.
Let's do this. For you.
And then we donate him as much as we can, yeah, because Tressa doesn't do the damage
What
here,
is the
but
logical course of action? Now the true lesson begins.
1,600 there.
I'm ready.
Clean. Oh, we should have done the summon. It's alright.
Here goes
And
nothing.
Alpha gets to come in
Alrighty.
for a max amputate. 4,000. Awesome!
Two.
That's our boy. That's our boy. Rufus takes a deep breath. We can break him
Here
this
goes
turn,
nothing.
I think. Yeah, we can break him this turn.
Try this.
I am.
Oh, she doesn't have it. Whoops. Well, we can't break him this turn, and we're just going to eat a huge hit.
It's my turn now.
What's your big idea?
No, that ain't so bad. All he does is hit us for 500. Is that it?
Here
Oh,
I
it did
go.
make Alpha unconscious. Well. Don't I have a...
Let me help.
Haha! Thanks to this
I'm
item,
ready.
your status effect means nothing to me.
So much to learn.
Here we go.
And he's got a mere 5k left.
I am ready. The lion dance.
Which means we didn't need to boost this for 9 turns, but it's about sending a message.
An interesting dilemma. Nothing will quiet the storm.
Oh, boosted sidestep would make her dodge 4 physical attacks. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Like a turn for a single dodge, but
I won't
this,
hold back.
that's actually very interesting.
for you.
Here we go. Alrighty. Ha!
And we get another 4K. Boom, baby. Alphen with the steel
That's what
chair.
I'm talking about.
Alright, game's finally clicking. All I needed to do was buy an incredibly big axe. Because the thing is you only need one character to be able to deal damage, right? That's what I wasn't identifying. You can use everybody else to break things. You use everybody else to build up your one beater, and that's Alphen, who looks like a doctor but swings an axe. There we go. Awesome. And the first of Primrose's enemies has been slain.
Oh my.
It says, the girl has some fight in her. Phase 2? How does it taste, my lady? Is vengeance as sweet as you dreamed it would be all these years? It has only just begun.
Listen to me.
Quite so. You have a long road ahead of you. Go home, girl. Go back. Go home to Noble Court. There you will find the truth you seek. If you have the strength to face it.
Lady Primrose.
We need to make sure this guy's
Fine,
dead.
then.
You didn't. It is done. Now 2 remain. Well, that's... You know, they really, hopefully nothing bad is going to happen to our friend here.
Lady Primrose.
So it is as I thought. You've sworn yourself to avenge Lord Joffrey.
That's right.
She's like, yeah.
Lady Primrose.
She says, with the master dead, I'm free now.
Thank you very much.
You have my gratitude, my lady.
Faith shall be your shield.
And she says the house words to her.
Lady Primrose.
What do you have faith in? She says, I wish I knew. Dagger in hand, I have asked myself the question time and again. What do I believe? What path should I tread? Over and over I asked myself. Ellipsis.
But
Every time this silent dagger is the only answer left in my hands. To avenge father. That is all I have. My only reason to live. That is what I believe in. And I have faith that I will see it done.
farewell.
Ariana has an ellipsis. And falls down. She says, oh, my poor lady. After all of that, she pities us. So Primrose departs from Still Snow, the path before her yet long. 2 men still await the kiss of her dagger, and now she knows where the next stop on her journey will be. The truth will be found in Noble Court, her hometown. So she turns her feet to the flatlands, returning to the beginning in hope she might bring her journey to an end. You know, a different game that threw me a bone would have like a little encampment, like triangle strategy, and then this lady could show up there, and we would, know that she was safe. Octopath Traveler is a little harsher than all that somehow. Faith first shall be your shield. We cross Rufus off the list. That's right. There are no scraps in our scrapbook. Oh, just 2 left. Thanks, Phil Leotardo from The Sopranos for that quote. And we're level 20 now, so now she throws snowballs at passerby. She believes to be up to no good. There's a hidden item there. Now that we're level 20, we can interpret the kids better. Boy, who plays outside every day in spite of the blistering cold. He's taken the practice to his swordsmanship and the snow sculptures, which is inside around the village. So that's the kid who's popping all the things in. A widow living with her daughter after her husband passed, she rarely, if ever, left her home. Since her daughter started making friends, she began to venture outside and engage with the other villagers more and more. More plentiful provisions. Wonderful. Let's see what this hidden item is. Ice soul stone, medium, very cool.
Good day.
The pot. Alright, so now we've got this for the inventor.
Hello.
He's getting a portable heat source, satisfactory coal, adequate flax, and portable pot. A pot that is portable. Portable. He says, "Oh, you've got just what I was looking for. Please, by any chance, would you be willing to part with those things?" Thank you. Now I can finally make my prototype. With a sturdy metal container like this, with proper venting, you should be able to put coal and flax inside and ignite it. Yes, this should work. And there, I put the whole thing into a good woven sack and it is done. Into a sack? Oh, it's so toasty. I feel warm to my core. So like this, keeping yourself warm is absolutely paramount. I'm like, is it vented? Or do you just have like a fire in a box that you're carrying in a sack that's not vented? Well, stock the stove off quite regularly. The weight becomes too much for him. How do you keep yourself warm when you're knocking snow from the roof? Well, you can't have a stove in your pocket. Good luck starting a fire in the snow. But if you have one of these, you can warm yourself even when you're out clearing snow. Tucking one of these in a jacket would even keep the over warm where there are plain in the winter snows. If you're feeling so comfortable in the warmth that you have to fall asleep, there's no worry about things burning out of control. With my invention, people can feel warm and safe and comfortable. It said they had a vent, but then he put it in a sack. Is that really going to be vented? But let there be warmth. I thought he might have...
Good day.
Oh, we should get this. This bishop's hat has... You know, what we should do is bring the thief out and see if we can... see at least... Yeah, I mean, you can do something, maybe. I can't believe these people made me almost buy something. We're gonna try. Alright, we tried, it didn't work. We could just buy it. It's $6 grand. It's really good. Let's get it. We don't want it for any of these characters, but Hey, and we discounted 1,000 there. Tyrion's gonna go around and be a menace here. Just lift everything that's not nailed down and some of the stuff that is before we make our way out of the town. Like, is there a hidden item in here? There's not. Like, maybe Tyrion's gonna go here eventually, and then that's on the table for that. Maybe. And this lady, we totally... The Jaguar lens. It is pretty good, but... I don't think it's a good idea. Anyway, let's sell off some stuff. You know, we've got to have something. Oh yeah, I don't guess we have to have that much to sell at all, do we? Oh well. And we buy a really good bow for Hanit because, you know, we gotta get our girl something. Alright. Now she needs to go back here to where it all began. Now this is where we went with Therion earlier. It's required level 40, so going back would be a silly idea. What's the lowest recommended level? Tressa says 22. This is 27. Yeah, let's go hit up Tressa's line then, right? We'll go this way. And this party doesn't have anyone to talk to people, but that's okay for being on the road. Alright, and we don't have money, so let's just get moving. We have no healer. Grapes aren't that expensive, right? Yeah. Yeah, grapes aren't that expensive. There, where there will be, I assume, a spur off that way.
This is the beginning of your end.
Letting the hunt begin.
What?
I always forget about her silly old-timey words.
Try this!
Let's
that one
do
speaks.
this.
That's good.
Now then.
This
Listen
party
to
is
me.
like triple
Come
depleted
in,
weapons,
if
though.
thou
I don't like it
darest.
at all, actually.
My turn. Now then, out of my way!
Let's do this.
So we got spears on multiple people, swords on multiple people, bows on multiple people. You know, at least we have one axe,
Let's
no
do this.
staves.
Letting the hunt
One day, I mean, I
begin.
guess it's not so bad. We're just down to stave.
My turn. How about you?
Olbrick is quite low level and quite weak on top of that. But, you know, if we would just, you know, maybe along the road we'll find a spear or something. Or maybe we'll spend a chunk for him. Because I'm sure he's not just, like, terrible. I mean, not that sure.
Ready or not, here I come. Here I go.
Which one is
Out of
it?
my way. I appreciate it, really.
So Steel SP, I think, is just the objectively best move in the game.
Nice try.
What next?
Because you get 2 swings with it, and you don't have to spend a boost point, and it's always dagger type, right? But if you need dagger type, then yeah, and it will be able
The
to be
battle
the
is
sweeper
truly
for
joy.
damage here. So we've got a party. You know, we don't have a healer though.
What next?
My turn.
Might have to drop like Therion for a healer.
Let's do this.
Gotta make us lose daggers though.
The battle is true. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Oh, there's a thing here. I'm like, there is scaffolding. Alright, maybe we don't walk down it.
I'll make this quick.
Nice try.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
What to do?
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way!
We're just gonna use up the charges rather than try to get rid of them, right? I think
Let's
that's
do
fun
this.
and thematic.
My turn.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
The forest fox returned to the wild. See,
Nice
that's
try.
nice.
That. Try this!
Miss it. What next?
What to do?
Victory out of my way!
Letting my
Have at you! Ha! My turn. Where's the nearest tavern?
So it's getting where you want to take Cyrus just so you don't get into random battles when you're on the road somewhere. But like this leads? No, it doesn't. It's just a beautiful overlook. Oh no, I've been here before.
letting us beginning.
I'm like, this all seems terribly familiar.
My turn.
What to do? The winds of fortune are howling.
What next?
Now then.
Missed me. Missed me. Letting the hunt beginning.
Out of my way!
Here. Yeah.
Out of my way.
Well, we should be able to finish this up here. Of course, these are silly little easy fights, but still very important. I mean, they're not like irrelevant to leveling at the point that our lower characters are at. It would just be nicer to get to the next area, you know, where the payoffs are bigger. And Quarry Crest is indeed what we're looking for. Danger level 20. In Herb of Valor.
Come on, I've got better things to do. What? Over here.
What next?
Let's do this.
Victory shall be mine! Out of my way!
Out of my way.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Here I go.
How dare that Condor only have 2 weaknesses?
The battle is
outrageous. And such high defense.
I appreciate it, really.
What to do? The winds of fortune are howling.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Holding back nothing. A torrent of arrows.
Awesome.
Victory shall be mine!
Huge arrow storm, boosted it up, and I think, you know,
With each battle, I grow stronger.
probably doesn't have that great of accuracy, but you break them first. There's a place called Orwell over there. Probably a mining town. Hard to say. Derelict mine. Danger level 30. Well, we shouldn't be here. We're much more of a danger level 20 kind of party, right? How do I get over there? I want to get over there.
I'll
Around
make
the
this
back
quick.
of the way there, maybe.
Out of my way.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
The battle is truly joined.
What to do?
Because the Mercs use sword attacks, which will get us the breaks on all the little dudes, yeah.
Out of my way.
And then
How
we'll
about-
double the break here.
Coming.
And then
if
a
that
need
was
to boost an arrow
a
storm.
torrent of arrows.
You know, even with the break on them, it still missed a few times. But hey, it's about sending a message. Oh, and they just healed themselves up a ton. Well, that's obnoxious.
Come in, if thou.
Victory shall be mine.
Here I go!
What next?
Out of my way.
There.
It's my turn.
Now then. Out of my way.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Out of my way.
Breaks here. Like, I think that one dies to it,
I
yeah.
won't hold back. Thank you.
A mere 270, yeah, this is pathetic.
What's it? You got more than you bargained for.
So we go this way, and then here behind the
Let
wall.
us fight with honor.
Little raccoons. Little Lorises. The Loris. Weak to daggers, that's nice.
Over here.
What to do? The winds of fortune are howling.
And wind. That is excellent indeed.
Victory shall be mine.
Letting the hunt
Hayam.
begin. Yeah.
We get a boosted Cliff Birdian. Birdman.
It's my turn now. Yeah!
What next?
Have at you.
My turn.
Come in, if thou darest.
It's my turn now.
Have at
Let's do this. Yeah!
The
Trying to
battle
pop
is
this dude back here.
My
There
turn.
we go. And then just get to work on this one. We must
What
have a lot of hit
next?
points, or just a low chance of capture.
What's yours is mine.
Boosted steel.
have at you.
Thank you.
Only 300.
Letting the hunt begin. Coming. Thou didst
And
fight.
we took our 25. We threw the net at it, and it respected us so much. And in addition to us getting a level up there, we get an Adult Wart. And crucially, a nice little level for Summon, right? Because we don't need these low-level ones, you know. Level 4 and 5, that's some good stuff. Linda's level 3 in power, so you know. Yeah, there we go. We found it. And what do we get? A fire amulet. I believe this decreases the fire damage you take. So, you know, pretty good situationally,
I've got
or
better
totally
things to
irrelevant the
do.
rest of the time.
The battle is truly joined. Out of my way!
Oh, and he has the protect thing. I didn't realize she was so low.
I appreciate it. Really.
Letting the hunt begin. Aiming carefully, shooting true.
What a nice breeze. What a nice breeze.
My turn.
Should have broken the other one, so.
Letting my arrow fly.
Now then. Out of my way!
Yeah, that cross check. So Obrit can be the killer in this group. Well, Hanut as well, so we do have two big damage healers. Of course, no healer. I guess we drop Therion for one once we get ready. You know, I hate to have a guy that can open chests and not be running them.
The battle is...
My turn.
Time to close up shop.
But that will, you know, if we go somewhere where we're seeing fire damage, I think I got a lightning amulet that we haven't put on either. So I'm like, 10 of this meaningless stat is better than a whole bunch of resistance to an element that we may not see.
This is the beginning of your
Ooh, a
end.
cat!
Coming, if thou darest.
A cultured Kate.
It's my turn now. Ugh.
Out of my way.
Throws some money at us.
Try this!
Takes 2 shots and both miss. Should have went for the...
The battle is truly joined.
item.
Have a taste of this!
Oh, well that worked.
Coming, if thou darest.
I think this is actually awesome, right? Because I think we're gonna get like 1 million experience for this. We killed one of those, not the cultured ones, just like a regular one, much earlier in the game,
Time to close up shop.
and got like 1,000. Oh, it's actually, you know, wasn't nearly as not much as I remember getting from the other one. I thought I got like 1,000 XP from the first cake that I got. This was still a whole lot. No problem with that. Because you expect them to run away, so I guess we could just use one of those stones to pop them. Funny that, yeah, I really thought I got like 1,000 experience from the one that I killed earlier in the game. If it was just 100, that'd be pretty funny. But still, very nice pickup there. Everybody gets a level, and then... we get our stout wall, and then... this is the one that'll let us get people down to a very low HP total for stuff. I like that. Alright, so then second turn. 50% chance of attacking twice when performing a standard attack. Awesome. And gets him 50 physical. Gets him 50 physical attack strength. Well, that's definitely a horse of a different color. Now my man is ready to rock. All right, that was a perfect one to get here. That's right, I had business here. Yes, time for Tressa's Path, Chapter 2. Or actually, Let's walk around town first. We need to get... Chindy's footcloth. It costs 3,000. We're just gonna see if it seems like we need it. We need to go to a tavern so we can get a scrutinizing guy. Scrutinizor. To more locksmiths. That's a pretty funny. Definitely doesn't sound like not a villain's place. Yeah, because we need Cyrus or an Alphen, right? To make everybody, you know, open up their feelings. And then we should have an easier time stealing or negotiating or whatever. Where is the... Like, they've got to have one. Many years to get rich quickly. Raced to Quarry Crest upon learning of the gold rush. Sadly, his dreams were dashed upon learning he was far from the first to arrive. You have to wait half a year before you get officially registered as a miner. What's a gold rush if you gotta register? We're gonna take his empty coin pouch because that's who we are. This guy's got a barkeep with a keen eye for talent. He's not the tavern keeper here, though. The tavern keeper always wears a jacket. Self-proclaimed pit reaper or some such, though no one seems to know quite what he's on about. Registration 0044.
Allowed.
Every day, this woman strives to squirrel away a few extra leaves for her family's benefit. She mends torn clothes, sharpens her own knives, and has even repaired broken furniture. Though her skills rival those of professional craftsmen, she's content to put them to use some mundane ways. Just doing what it takes to survive. Mad respect for you, lady. Now, if we steal this dagger, 55% of the time, yeah, she doesn't need a poisonous dagger. What if she slips and stabs somebody with it? Married with 2 sons, cares for his father. Oh, these are all their minor numbers. 0654. These mysterious ores aren't worth a lot of money, are they? We get a wind soul stone out of them, too. Determined to find a wife and escape a lifetime of solitude by year's end. Fool's gold ore. Is this whole gold rush a bunch of pyrite? Likes herb grilled eld chicken, long whites in the moonlight. 1027 he is. What's he got? What's in his pockets? Ooh, silent bandana. That's amazing. Look at all that evasion. Only costs 14 grand, but we don't have it. Once again, it's got the better of my pick. Yeah, see, he can't sharpen his pick, but we've stolen his axe. This guy just isn't good at using tools. So that's why he's got a problem. Like, the Fool's Gold had a big value, but a high steal chance, so, like, can we just, like, sell it for a lot to people? Because it's like oh, we can... The Fool's Gold ore does... Alright, so you steal it easily, but it's probably not gold, is it? This is pseudo gold ore, which is even foolier than Fool's Gold ore. This Magus-Slave would increase her elemental attack by like 1 billion. Maybe that's what we should get. No, we should... I mean, we definitely got to get a Staff of Wonders, too, for one of our healers. So, yeah, well... Because Cyrus didn't even have, like, any staff at all. There's a chest.
Oh dear.
It never ends. I strike it rich, then spin it all. Hard knock life, buddy. Gotta be level 30 to do an Inquisition here. You usually break into other people's houses, do you? That guy was too tough for us to fight. So I mean, no, we don't usually just board it up there. Maybe. We're not supposed to go there yet. The weaver of Corcuster's handmade wares are of surpassing quality. Those business receives little custom from the countless miners drawn by the promise of gold. He is committed to preserving his traditional craft. That's nice. We're gonna buy it. Anything with a star on it, we buy. That's the rule. I would have stolen it, but it was too difficult. Carpenter's assistant who loves his hometown and would do anything to help it thrive. And we get smarter barter. You know, we get a bunch of accuracy. We lose some crit, but I think it's worth it. This has been weaving for generations. There was a time when every house for these realms was carpeted with Japanese fabrics, but now no one sees much cause to visit our humble shop. Alright, so now we've got this cloth that we can give it to somebody, and
Great.
maybe we'll meet somebody that needs a nice cloth on the ground or something.
Hello to you.
Less fears the manse of Mr. Morlock. The landlord up on the other end is where the scholar lives. Clearly delineated. Well, Should probably start the thing before we go further in, huh? We want to find that weird shrine thing on the map, don't we? We should get Cyrus, that's what we should do. So that we won't have this. Alright, you know, it'll be faster, probably. It'll definitely be faster to fast travel than it will be to run all the way up. To that tavern, there we go. So what we want to do is there's the little candlestick thing on the map, and although I haven't had any success with those things mattering, I still think I should pick them up. Maybe eventually we'll level up enough to where they'll matter.
Let's see what you got.
Out of my way.
I can hear it. Like, am I going the right way for it? We have fought 200 battles.
All right.
Out of my way.
What is the logical course of action? Nothing will quiet the storm.
It's my turn now. The winds of fortune are howling.
Poison deals with them.
Let's do this. Ah!
I appreciate it.
Really?
Ah!
All right.
700? Oh, he's boosted, but still 700.
What is the logical course of action? Nothing will quiet the storm.
Ah!
All right.
And they hit a big heal. We're just gonna
Try this.
single target grape. Yep, there you go.
It's my turn now. Ah!
Now, what?
Here we go.
Mike. I'm ready. Are you there?
What?
Ah!
Let's get down to work. Ha! Ha! Try again.
Is this... So it looks like there's a thing on the wall here. Maybe it's underneath. I was thinking, I'm like, can you get stuck? I'm like, no, yeah, you can. Maybe you get stuck inside the dungeon. I'm like, no.
I'll make this quick.
Maybe the entrance is underneath all of this. Because there is a thing on the mini-map.
Here goes nothing. Ah!
It's my turn now. Yeah!
dilemma.
Deal with him.
All
and
right.
then try to come across the top. Here should be enough. Yep.
Over here.
What to...
Whoops. Now, what next? Interesting.
I'm ready. Are you? Bring it on.
It's my turn now.
Now,
There. Bring. That's what I'm talking about.
Of course, Alpha now is getting like 4 SP per hit rather than 2, which is, you know, just a couple hits, and then he's always paying for his stuff after a couple of swings. Like, does this roll all the way around down there? No. How do we get over there then? Yeah, it's stage level 45 through here.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
I see the thing on the mini-map. It's gotta be here. They wouldn't lie.
There.
What is the logical course of action?
Here goes nothing. Yeah.
Like, why don't we just go for the over
Over
on
here.
him
Let's
next
do
time?
this.
My turn.
an interesting dilemma.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Much better.
All right.
What to...
Don't start things you can't finish.
Oh, do you just walk to the left here? You just walk to the left here. Got it.
Open
You just
for
walk to the left there.
business.
That's the secret way down.
What is the logical course of action?
Oh, flames, rage strong.
Here we go.
What to do?
All
Like so.
There.
What to do? The winds of fortune are
Two in the
howling.
front. No.
An interesting.
Oh, flames,
Just did fireball
rage
shit though. Yeah, we don't need
strong.
to spend the additional
Thus,
amount.
ends
Awesome.
your lesson.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum. Okay, now that our crew's in the mid-20 level range, you know, you definitely... Shrine of the Prince of Thieves. Aha! And we get 1100 left behind by an unfortunate soul. And the Shrine of the Prince of Thieves. My name is Alibaba. A voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler. I am Eber, Prince of Thieves. Unto thee, who dost boldly venture to this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. Alright, we unlock Thief. So, like... Oh my goodness. You hit down. I was like, I don't get it, you know. You hit down. Okay. Alright. Alright. I understand. So we can get access to the other weapon. Okay, now I get it. Now I totally get it. Alright. Now I see. So you get access to those weapons, so we're probably gonna get like 3 times as powerful. No, we need to get the dancer shrine for Cyrus. We need thematic things for these people, right? Do we lose our regular weapons though? Nope, we do not. Amazing. Oh, and you get evasion out of it too, right? So now... Okay, yeah, okay. Now I get the game. Okay, so you don't really need to use all the people. You just need to find the shrines, and then you can have all 8 of the classes there at all the time. Love it. Very cool. Alright, so now I don't want to do anything until I go and get at least another one of these, right? Because, you know... Alright, so where do we find these? It seems like we're finding them in between the starting zone and the next city. So, yeah, Huntress starting zone that way, and then this was the Cleric starting zone, you know... Well, yeah, there. So, on the way to Noble Court from Flame's Grace or Atlas Dam, we should find like a merchant shrine or a scholar shrine or both over there, I think. And then like a warrior shrine over here, someone where a dancer shrine, probably down the road this way. I think that's where we want to go then, because I want to get the dancer shrine for Cyrus, because he's already expressed a desire to be a beautiful dancer, and I think that would be nice to give to him. But, alright, wonderful stuff. What I want to do first is spend this money on a new staff for Cyrus. Now I'm seeing that, yeah, we're about to get an absolutely immense power spike, because getting to equip extra weapons gives you the stats on those weapons, be it evasion or magic attack. The regular attack is, I think, linked to using that weapon as the attacking thing, but also, of course... Oh, we can't learn skills from other stuff. Do we? I don't know. So if we take the cleric one, then... Oh, no, yeah. And then it's cheaper to learn these, and then you get the support things from the other... Okay, it's all coming together to me now. Now I totally get it. Look, the way I thought the game was fine. It was great, but this is very interesting. All right. Yeah, well, we'll still want to get the weapons. Where was the shop? Up yonder way, I guess. And I'm like, okay, so the arcane glaive and bow and stuff, if you just have, like, you know, say, a merchant tie-in somewhere, you know, you could put that on one of your wizards, and then they get the merchant stuff for when they want it, and for wind magic, but also they get, you know, a couple slots where you get to generate some power there. Very cool. Because as funny and as awesome as Tressa in her little cleric outfit looks, you know. Yeah, you know, we've got 3. We might as well get them on somebody, right? Because anything is better than nothing. Yeah, and then, yeah. So exactly. Here on the Hunter, he gets an arcane bow and an arcane axe. And now, you know... I don't even know if it works that way, but, you know... You could. Yeah, we need to get Dancer for Cyrus. Also because... Yeah. Just getting Dancer on him would be good anyway, right? Because it would give him some buffs when using elemental attacks wasn't practical. But also maybe getting a Merchant Shrine would be good for him because, you know... with the SP Saver, that's deep in the tree to get that. She always uses her own spices, so everything tastes the same. We're gonna steal all these herbs. And all the stuff we may not have been able to acquire or steal before, now we can. She's 7 years old. She spends most of her time having to rest in bed because she doesn't feel well. We're gonna steal the handkerchief. We will leave the candy. And this is the mother of her sickly child. Wants her daughter to grow up big and strong. Oh, and we steal all the medicines that she would have for the daughter. So she, in a town where many aspire to reign supreme as the fairest dancer of them all, this blue lass trains relentlessly to hone her craft. The girl with an indefatigable spirit is rarely seen without her favorite pair of well-worn shoes. Yeah, she's very sad. She wants to. She's like, maybe I shouldn't even be a dancer in this terrible town anymore. But you know, she wants one last try. We're just going to run through the sands here and try to...
Let's see what you got.
Out of my way.
Oh, and now we look different. We look like our subclasses.
There. All right. Yeah.
Nice try. Here I go! The winds of fortune are howling.
An interesting dilemma. Nothing will quiet the storm.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, with his new items, he's definitely a stronger dude. Alright, so this recommends level 30, so, you know, it's gonna be... Could potentially be a little tricky. Oh, she has heal wounds now. Awesome. Well, we're just trying to find our way to the Shrine of the Dancer that we believe is here. We only have to win, like, a fight or two, right? It's recommended level 31, so it may be very tricky indeed, but we'll see.
I appreciate it. Really.
Bring it
It's not
on.
so bad. Ah, good. Axe weakness. Just what we want to see.
What to do? The winds of fortune are howling.
Out of my way.
All right.
I'm like, can we time this well?
An interesting dilemma.
Like, I don't even recognize their faces anymore up there once we change their stuff.
A tempest of ice shall reign.
Alright, good news. They are weak to ice. I was like, they're in a desert, right?
The winds of fortune are howling.
What is the logical course of action?
Let's do this. Try this. Bring it on. Alrighty.
Heal.
And the heal only has half, the SP cost is only half in battle, so when she heals outside of it, it doesn't go. But, you know, that's okay.
All right.
An interesting dilemma. So much to learn.
Bring it
Like,
on.
we're gonna die here because we can't do the last bit of damage.
An interesting dilemma.
1 damage.
I see through your defenses.
Here goes
Could
nothing.
just like heal, but what I want to do is win and maybe get a level up that heals me.
That's what I'm talking about.
Worth it. I found it! I found it! Shrine of the Lady of Grace. Cyrus, you're gonna get to be a beautiful dancer. I almost want to give him a job with more weapons attached, right? Because this would only give him 2, but he already has said he wants to be a beautiful dancer. I am Lady of Grace. Unto thee who dost boldly venture to this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. Huzzah! Because you get a stat boost for going over, then you get the stat boost to the items, and then you get, you know, all the other stuff. But very cool. Very cool. He's wearing his little vest. Yes, now we have four of the sub jobs. I kind of want to go and try and find the other ones though, right? Because it's cool. But I mean, this at least, with the ones we have, this is a perfect party because we actually, you know, without really setting out to it, the 4 that we've got are the 4 that's not in this party. So we could do, you know, both of these things in Quarry Crest with this crew, with basically the full complement of job classes available to us. Well, no, that's not true. I'm like, that's not true. We've got an extra thief in here. We need... the Old Barrack one. Yeah, well, if we run to Stone Guard from Cobblestone, then we can replace the extra thief there. I think that's what we want to do. No, we want to make our way to this town first. Get the fast travel thing at least.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, we don't have enough MP for this. No, not nearly.
What to do?
Here we go. Yeah. Ha!
Get.
Because, you know, if we level him up... Oh, that's the thing with Dancer, too, because then he would get passive SP regeneration, which would be amazing for that. Yeah, there you go.
Bring it on. Ha!
Really thought that kill was going to go through.
It's my turn now. Yeah!
Now, what next?
My turn.
Bring it on. Yeah. Ha!
Oh no!
Poison's gonna almost kill us.
All right. Try this.
I'm ready. Are you? I appreciate it. Really?
Going for the huge hits.
Now the true lesson begins. My focus is unparalleled.
His focus is unparalleled, misses everything but one.
Try this.
What?
Richa.
What's this?
This dude's still alive.
My turn.
Gets stressed down to 1.
I appreciate it. Really?
Bring it on.
What's
Like,
this?
I just want him to die.
Oh no! Heal.
I think this heal, like, it barely gets me enough to not die to the poison.
All right.
My turn.
What's this?
Yeah, all
Oh, no.
without. Oh, and she's gonna die.
And
Yeah.
like this.
My turn.
Without MP on Cyrus, you know. Oh, and Alphen, we should have. Ugh, my skin feels hot. I'm so bad at playing this game. We might get a game over here. Yeah, we don't have anybody to break him anymore, do we? Nope. That's so bad. That's so bad.
All right. Cool off.
No, we can break him here.
Now.
All right. Cool off.
What is the logical... I think not. An interesting...
Here we go. Let's get down to work. Ha! Try again.
And I don't even think they gave us more experience for the people that were dead. That's a shame. I'm like, how close are we to the town? There's a dude like laying out here, but I need to get healed. I guess we're just gonna run and hope to not die.
All right.
All right, we made it. And it's his level 3 place, which... So if we had like a lot of money, we can come back here and get like some really good stuff. I would say that the massive attack and the critical is better than the evasion, but I guess, you know, it just depends, because, you know, if you're playing a class that just uses the dagger as an add-on type of thing, you know, like if we got the dancer Cyrus, speaking of. Yeah, everyone's doing their thing now. Oh, we didn't even have evasive maneuvers on. But we can still, I think... Does the next one get us what we want? Eye for an eye? No. Alright, so it's the next one that'll give us, which we'll get pretty soon, that'll give us the SP per turn. This leg hold trap, very important. Thunder, just to get a thunder thing. And this guy, you know, double... You know, the first strike doesn't matter that much to me. Light to all, revive to all. Reflect. Oh, and now we can run away better. Well, that's good. We'll just take... You know, hang tough's pretty cool, but this endless items is not very important to me anymore, so we'll just swap it over. Yeah, we totally didn't need to get the snatch thing there. We probably should have saved some of those JP for another incidental skill. But, you know, this is still fine, you know. This is, I think this, too, is, you know, we don't really need to run Therian anymore. Now that we have another thief. Although, I guess, you know, you really carry Therian because what he does is have the ability to pick the locks on checks. Like, that's what he brings to the party. The other stuff doesn't matter. So you always want him because you always want to get those chests. So I guess you sort of have to have him. If you think about it. Anyway, we're just gonna go and try to get another shrine real quick. Now that I see how these things worked, I'm very excited to get more of them. The game, to its credit, doesn't tell you they exist at all, and I imagine the game is playable without getting them. After all, we definitely could have gone through Chapter 2 without doing it, because we did the first part of Chapter 2, which had to have been the hardest part, right? But that makes me think what we'll do is get this running thing. So now we'll have lower encounters and we'll be able to run better. And the gap is where we want to go. Because really, now that we're like, I mean, more money's always better, but I'm like, I guess Trussup primary is the one that, I mean, Analyze is good, though. Analyze is good. Stone Guard's the way we're going. How do we get to that purple chest? We walk off the road up there?
Time to
I'm not
teach
sure.
you a lesson.
Bring it on!
I think so. I think it goes, yep, right here and then behind the wall. There you go. Figured it wouldn't be very good because this is like not that dangerous of an area.
Ready or not, here
We're just
I
gonna keep
come.
on running from them because honestly, it just takes too long. Just takes too long to fight low-level guys, you know, when we could fight a medium-level guy and get 3 times the reward. When we're on the road here, we'll be doing a fight or two, I'm sure. On our way to finding the secret. It's not that secret, it's on the map. You know, you just gotta know to go and get it. So this one's down to the left here. Yeah, this one is... As soon as you walk in, if you just go here, this is the least hidden shrine of all the shrines. They want you to get this one. Voice actor Jed. Hail, traveler! I am Brand, the Thunderblade. Unto thee who dost boldly venture to this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Unlocked warrior is the secondary job. Hooray! Yeah, I guess we just continue on to Stone Guard. After we gotta go here eventually, and why not? With our lower encounter rate, plus being able to run away, you know, you can just get here to there. Lower encounter rate's super good, right? For when you want a lower encounter rate, anyway. A slender man with well-defined features. He is well-versed in a great many esoteric subjects, folktales, mythical creatures, the realm of the dead. Such things are within his purview. He holds deep beliefs, it is said. But no, precisely what they are. He's talking about the Tomb of Kings. Bookbinder employed at a preeminent bindery in town.
Hello there.
And, you know, he's an awkward dude. He's just happy to have a job. I feel that, buddy. Once had his entire fortune stolen by a woman he courted, and been wearied of women ever since, going so far as to hide his money and possessions in various secret caches. Unfortunately, he cannot recall the precise locations of them all. Well, his loss is our gain, as we will find his secret item somewhere. And this guy took an arrow to the knee. Resided in this town for many years. Everything was lost when she stayed.
Good day.
Atop this, you find the Manor District, where all the rich folks are. Well, that's good news. And we get a marksman's longbow. Pretty strong people now. Yeah, I mean, we always been doing that. Look, if someone has something in theory and sees it, I'm like, well, unless it's like literally candy from a baby, and sometimes then I'm like, will that candy sell for 10 or is it 15? Because if it's 15, that baby don't really need all that candy, does he? That baby should have put that candy in his front pocket, not in a little satchel by the side where anybody could come up and get it. And it sells his sister's ironware and armor as another merchants, while appearing devoted and sincere to his sibling. In truth, he pockets most of the profits to fund his gambling ring. Well, that's terrible. So he pretends to work for his sister with stuff that she makes, but he really just mainly steals it. Wish he had stuff for me to take. This guy has been drawn into the world of bookbinding by his love of the written word. Ooh, this robe is nice. Alright, so we failed to take it. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna take this robe right off your back, bro. I'm gonna do it again. Yeah! Like, this robe is gonna kick us into high gear of power. Do we lower the evasion to get much tankier? I mean, I think it's fine. Why don't we do it on him, who's already got really high evasion, and that way we'll just get him super tanky. Speed 10, I bet we got a better one than that by now. This tome came from land across the sea. It appears to describe the lives and customs of the people who live there. So there's written a script I can make neither head or tail of. I wonder if anyone can. Anyway, oh, so he's figured out this thing, a whole mechanic, right? So there are shrines that let you get secondary jobs, which somebody told me about, but I didn't like appreciate what it meant. So you do it, and then you're like, bam, now we're a warrior, we're a merchant / warrior, so you can equip the other weapons, right? And then also learn the skills of that other job and their passives. So instead of what I thought it was like, we were like, we needed to move the party around to make it. It's like now we can sculpt a party where all 8 jobs are represented, and even though the 4 characters are there. But you get them, spoilers, from shrines on the map, which the game never points out to you. But yeah, so I had it on this screen, but I was here and I was like, yeah, what's it do? But you have to hit down and then you roll around, but yeah. And then you can keep the support skills forever. Yeah, so when you take the secondary job, you also get like a couple of boosted stats or whatever, but this is probably why I was struggling so much with my first of the chapter bosses. Also, I was a little underleveled, but now, because I did the first 2 of the chapter 2s, yeah, they're between the chapter 1 and the chapter 2 locations. So like here we found the warrior shrine between the warrior city and the next city to the side. Here we found the dancer shrine between the dancer city and the one to the side. And it's between the chapter 1 and the chapter 2 areas, so to get to them, you got to get through a little bit of danger. But if you see these little, these 4 pillars on the map with the sort of steps underneath them, those are shrines, and you see them on your mini-map when you're walking around, right? Here, where it looks more like a Greek temple with the columns and then like a roof over it, that's like a dangerous place. But the shrines have nobody in them. But yeah, so just be on the lookout for those if you see those columns, those 4 candlestick columns on the map, because that is, the most important thing, I guess, in the game is what I would say. They're very, very. I just got them right. I haven't fought any bosses with them, but I can already tell that it's just going to be a world of difference having access to a whole other character worth of interactions. How many times I was like, man, they're not weak to daggers. Well, if you have daggers, axes, and bows, plus the elements of those, it's a lot easier. But very excited.
Yeah.
And here, this guy is way too anti-theft.
So you see...
To be a houseguard for Highlands, you got to earn a name for yourself as a man that can be trusted. And he failed to protect somebody. We're gonna take his stuff, he doesn't need it anymore. Overwhelming you through his 6 tactlessness for honesty and voices every little thought that comes into his mind. 9 years old. His careless cruelty has brought many to tears, even adults, and earned him a rather poor reputation. Nice chatting with you. That guy used to work for the Landars, he says. We're gonna take this glass marble, we'll leave him as candy. This is a hunter who roams the local wilds. Steal a little arcane bow there. This is a groundkeeper by a local family who works as little as possible. Though he's been tasked with tending gardens all over town, he only trims the most prominent parts, leaving the grounds of abandoned estates to grow wild and free. And he lets us learn how to provoke people in town better. We always gain initiative when we provoke the people in town. And here, this is a path, but it's only danger level 26, so that's interesting. This is probably Hanet's path, though. We're going to come back there later. We're, Alright, good stuff. We don't really want to pursue her. Right. Now that I've seen the magic of the shrines and tasted that sweet fruit, it's all about improvements from here on out. Alright, so this elemental robe is for sale here, and it's so strong. I guess we buy one for Tressa, right? For the 2 castery people. Get like a falcon hat for Alphen because he's got the low defense on board now. The strikingly handsome son of a family of sculptors, his chiseled features, which catch the eye of many women, are only surpassed by those he shapes himself, as his every work is declared a masterpiece by his adoring fans. He's just out there, handsome Squidwarding it. Dazzling artwork. 3% chance to steal. And this guy is a rumor monger. And scrutinizes the cleric. 56% chance it works. Fondest for books, and even authored one that teaches the sacred flame in simple terms. And he gives it to kids so they can learn. Good for him. And we've got a secret item bound town. Looks like it's right here in the Spiritine Plume. The friend and protector of a contemptible cad. Nothing more, nothing less.
The hells?
You want to get past? You're gonna have to go through me. Okay. Someone sees his leader's more of a big brother. I just swore to follow him anywhere after the ruffian found him by the road and offer him a helping hand. This kid's a tailor and a cook. Good for them. A rock cleaver. Well, that's pretty good. Very pricey. Hard to steal. And then this guy. So I guess this is like a bandit crew down here. I want to steal this wind amulet, though. I'm gonna try again, I don't care. Alright, now our reputation suffered and we can't do path actions anymore. So we're gonna have to pay to get it fixed. It was 2,500 the last place we went. It might be more expensive here for all we know. We might have to not show our face in this town again. I actually don't know where the tavern is here, so... Yeah, actually, I don't know where the tavern is, so I don't know... Maybe there isn't one, maybe we can't... No, there's gotta be one. Every town has to have a place to change your party, right? Right? Maybe not. Oh, that's right. There's a whole other panel of the place here. $3,500, yeah. Yep, you know, and that's what you get for failing to steal too much. But, you know, you can mess up 5 times trying to steal or intimidate any of your path actions that have a chance to fail. But, alright, so we get there, and I guess... we'll hit Noble Court, and then... Yeah, I see one on the map here to the south-ish. Aha! You gotta run through the trees this way. He is kind, but is too annoying to tell people that. Okay. I think we gotta go off the
Come
beaten
on, I've got
path in
better
a different
things to
way.
do.
Here goes nothing.
Aha! Shrine of the Sage. We found it. And this will let us get a Scholar Secondary, which is pretty desirable for a lot of... I mean, if we don't have Cyrus around, but even if we do have him in the party, there's probably some times when doubling up on Scholar. I am Alephin, the Scholar King. Unto thee who's boldly venture to this place. I impart the knowledge of the heavens. So here is the Shrine of the Sage. And now we can get Scholar's secondary job, which... Yeah, so after the second of the Scholar things, you can get Elemental Augmentation, which is like 50 Elemental attack, which is pretty good. It would be worth grabbing that on like a Cleric or something, even if you weren't doing Scholar Secondary, just to get the power. Alright, good stuff. But yeah, they're on the map. They're off the beaten path a little bit, but you just have to... You can't see the map on my screen because my face is in the way, but if you've played the game, you understand that the map is down there and that stuff is on it. But alright, so that is... Shrine of the Sage. Well, I imagine then that the shrine for the merchant one is over here somewhere, because I don't see another one on the map here. Yeah. Alright, so we've gotten the dancer one, and we've gotten... We need to get the apothecary one, which will probably be down the road this way somewhere, right? But we've got 6 of them, so we only need 2 more of the shrines. Yes, this way down. I had been like going right road, but now once I figured out how to actually equip the job, because I got them the other day, but they didn't do any, they don't do anything unless you equip them. You have to equip them, and I didn't, equip it. So, but yeah, we take the southern traverse towards Saintsbridge, probably. Nope, there actually isn't a thing. Oh well, there's a weird cave here though. Twin Falls. Why don't we go here? But unironically, this actually seems awesome. Off the beaten path, we found a place. Good deal. I'm just gonna take a short break, and we'll be right back. Say the game almost never tells us nothing but I like it. Actually, yeah, no doubt. I mean, the thing is as cool as it is to get this, like, would I have actually? I don't know if I would have ever found a shrine if nobody told me. I mean, it would have been playable. It would have been tough. But anyway, I'm just going to take a short break. I'll be right back, and we will see what this little place has to offer us. All right. Alright. Back in the cave again. Hour and a half before work, plenty of time. Oh man, it's gonna be 105 again today. If you're a Celsius user, 105 is really hot. Just so hot. We get a much better staff there for her. It's not as good as the awesome one that we had. Yeah, but you know, this is why you have to bring Therion, right? You have to bring Therion because he's the only one that can open the good chests. The game sort of forces you to bring the thief.
Time to teach you a lesson.
We're probably going to be like quite strong here, right? We're probably going to have everything that we need. Oh yeah, these are dudes we fought before.
Here goes nothing.
What is the logical course of action? A tempest of ice shall rage.
Yeah, these guys are hardly strong enough for the new era of subclass guys. You know, they would have stood up a little bit, but you know they're you know, this is a danger level 20 place. We're more of a danger level 25 party now. The 20 so last summer. Oh, whoops.
Time to teach
Like it brought us right around here.
Let's do this. Illuminate.
Here goes nothing.
What is the logical course of action? A tempest of ice shall rage.
What's the logical course of action? I'm like, boost the blizzard. That, sir, is the logical course of action. And then yes, we'll get Grace, and that gets us second wind, which is absolutely going to change his life. Now, eye for an eye, the counterattack essentially doesn't matter for him. It's cool, but this recovery of SP will be everything. And of course, he doesn't really need the Dancer secondary job. Not really. The Dark's fine, and the status. I mean, it's good to have a Dancer in the crew, right? Because stat boosts are good, you know. So he'll be able to like boost an Alpha and smack. But really, it's all about getting that passive in, which he got. And the next move there is like a auto attack thing. Here we just save up some, you know, because probably need to be more thoughtful about where we're spending our points in the future, right? How do we get to that chest? Here we go. Because, you know, if there's something where you only spend, you know, 180 or 500 points or whatever to get a very desirable thing like 50 attack or 50 elemental attack from Cyrus, then, you know, we ought to probably pursue that.
This is the beginning.
I imagine there'll be some beastie at the end of this dungeon, but there's no way they're going to be our equal,
Bring
right?
it on.
This is probably like a place that's, you know, in between chapter 1 and 2 in difficulty.
Let's do this. The winds of fortune are howling.
Now, what next? You should have studied harder.
There's the chest down there. We'll figure out how to get to it this way. No, this way first. The sense of danger is overwhelming. Perhaps not. We're gonna go up there in a second. Probably after we, like, I don't know, save or something. Overwhelming danger. No, we'll, yeah, we'll, just... I mean, after all, we wouldn't want to have to redo all this.
I've done my research on you.
Here we go.
Bum, 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 bum. So then, you know, we can take off the evil ward and... excuse me. And the other stuff that doesn't matter, right? With the... various irrelevant all right, let's go.
You ready for this?
Mothra. Called the Monarch. Well, let's just go ahead and weaken him a little bit.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, and they made all of us go to sleep. Fortunately, the apothecary is gonna just wake everybody up.
Now, what next?
Yeah, because he's got an ability to keep them from going to sleep, which is super great here. So Butterfree is not gonna know what hit him. Now my head says they're weak to fire, but let's just analyze them. Oh, weak to dark. Interesting.
What to do?
Yeah, and now he's got his 6 SP a turn thing, which is just perfect, you know. If you ever are down a little bit, you know, you could spend your turns analyzing, and then, you know, that dancer thing. It's really going to tie the room together. What we want to do is... we're just going to boost this to give us a defensive thing. I think we should be fine here against this boss. Even though it is very, very tanky, right? But we'll see. We'll see how it can do. You know, we'll just we'll keep things going and try to get it going on.
Here we go.
Is it immune to poison?
Pick your poison.
It is not. Because if all it's doing is 200 damage a turn and sometimes making everybody go to sleep, but Alphen won't go to sleep, then we'll be fine, right? Let's go ahead and analyze the final one. There we go. Bows and spears. We
Out of
got
my
plenty
way.
of them. I guess we got Lake Hold Trap too. It's probably important enough to do
Slow down.
because moving him to the end is just really, really good. Maybe it doesn't affect until the turn after though, but...
Alrighty. Pick your poison.
yeah, but we're just gonna max poison him.
Let's do this.
I never paid attention to how much HP he had on the screens where it told me, so... he's got an absolute ton of defense, but oh wow, yeah. That poison did 1,500 to him, so maybe...
My turn now.
maybe we're getting exactly what we need to do here.
Heal.
Bring it on.
She's totally solid at healing now, and then we'll just... oh, well, you know, we're getting the work in. I guess he doesn't have that much. You know, it's just that most of the people we're hitting him with are weak, or have like regular bows. Bum, bum. Oh yeah, we were supposed to wake people up. Well, he's the only one that's asleep. I'll let him rest.
Here goes nothing.
That's not that bad.
Here we go. Pick your poison.
Like I say, we just keep on stacking poisons on him. It's doing 1,500 a turn, right? And that's enough.
I'm ready. Are you? Try this. What is the logical course of action? The moon sings tonight.
But yeah, we'll do a super boosted waltz on him.
What to do?
And yeah, we'll boost his power because we know he's got the big axe.
What is the logical course of action? My focus in the moon
Max waltz
sings tonight.
Oh yeah, there you go. Boom, baby.
Thus,
Mothra in the
ends our
dirt.
lesson.
You know, poison, huge damage out of the poison. I don't know if poison is based on your magic attack power or not. It'd be surprising if it was. But maybe it is. But he wouldn't have that much magic. I mean some from where you get, but anyway, the poison did huge work. You know, for them giving us a danger warning, you know, 70 experience, not a lot of experience for it, but let's see what we get. A refreshing jam, okay. I'm like, is that it?
Ready or not, here I come. It's my turn now.
That's right, we've got... And then $5,000. I mean, not bad, right? Not, Is refreshing jam like an elixir? Not sure. Anyway, well, you know, we defeat the moth, and that's good. You know, that's a good little bit of heroism. You know, certainly if we didn't have, you know, the perfect setup for it with a.
This is the beginning of your end.
You know, a guy that can't fall asleep that also can heal everybody's sleep in a turn.
Nothing.
It may have been tougher, but you know, we're solidly in the mid game power now. And there's likely a few other places like this that we didn't find. Or that we ignored on our other paths. But we're trying to get to Saints Bridge if and we can. Yes, Saints Bridge, this way. Old man? Well be with you, traveler. Mayhap you could help me. You see, I'm on a journey to visit my grandchild, but I seem to have lost my way. I was bound for Clearbrook, but it's not where I thought it was. Alright, so we actually just need to bring a guide here, and then we can... he has a terrible sense of direction, so he's been lost a lot. His wife isn't with him to show him where to go on his trip. Anything worth stealing? No, we'll leave you with that stuff, old man.
Time to teach you.
So if we had, you know, the cleric or the dancer, we could bring
Now,
them along, but...
What next?
But we'll, you know, we'll put a pin in that, and we might come back and help him someday. Yeah, we're trying to get here to the Saints Bridge thing, and I imagine, yes, on the map to the south, we see that shrine marker that we had hoped for. So we will just keep on going in that generalized direction. Sometimes they're off the beaten track. Yeah, here you go. A little bit off the beaten track. Not terribly off the beaten track, but a little bit. You know, if you know to look for it, you'll be able to see it. And once you know that these shrines give you what they give you and how to use it, you will, I think, like me, immediately be going to get them and prioritize that above all the other stuff. Because this is the strongest thing you can get in the game, right, is the other classes, by far. Better than an item. I am Daughter, the Charitable. Unto thee who dost boldly venture to this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. And we get our Apothecary Secondary, and that's 7 of the subclasses. Very nice indeed. Now, Apothecary, that's a job where I only want it if he's not around. I mean, it's great though, because if we're not taking him, somebody like Olberic, somebody with a huge physical attack, be really good for them. I actually like the idea of it being on Olberic a lot if we're running like Ophelia in the party with him or something, because then you just load up all of it into the axe swing and hit, and we know from experience how loading up all of it into the axe swing and hitting is super effective. But alright. Glorious stuff. This guy's a ruffian?
You there!
Boy there, slow down, friend. How about donating a bit of coin for grass? You refuse this thing again? Selfish folk, what don't share soon get their comeuppance. Get my drift. Yeah, so he's threatening us. But we lift from his pockets while he's in the middle of telling us how maybe we should
Faring well?
contribute a little bit. Have you been to our beautiful cathedral yet? River. Spanning the river that runs through the center of town is also something to landmark. He was together with his younger brother Nate, and is happy to see his normally withdrawn brother happy again after making some new friends. However, he secretly believes there must be some other reason for his brother's happiness due to the sudden and abrupt change in his behavior. Well, alright, that just leaves one more shrine. Not sure where I think it would be. It's the Merchant Shrine, maybe it's up that way. You know, we have uncovered a lot of the map. I am the least interested in getting the merchant job for anybody else because we have to have Tressa, right? So we hardly need a secondary merchant when we've got the best merchant already. But we will consider it, and you know, as we go along the way, you know, we'll always be looking out. But you know, it's probably about time to call it here so I can get ready for work. More's the pity. Yeah, awesome. So next time when we come back, we'll be able to pursue another chapter 2. You know, we've gotten a tremendous power spike from our journeys here. And even though there's another half of our party that's much lower level, you know, all we need to do is bring, like, an Alphen figure or a Cyrus figure. And then, you know, the other guys will just fall into line, especially when we get them some better gear. But I don't want to be robbing people. You know, I don't want to be like, all right, we're putting Alvin there. Let's give him the battle axe. So it's like, I don't want to do that. That does. Sure, you could do it, but I like the idea of not taking away all my guys' stuff. You know, I might end up doing it. Sometimes that's just how it goes in a game, right? You're like, well, if they're not in the party right now, I'm gonna take all their good relics because I want that Genji glove. But alright. Wonderful. Yeah, I think we'll do Tressa's next time, and I think we'll probably just go in the order of the recommended levels. which seems wise enough, because now we've gotten to all of the places except Alphen's over here. We'll just wait on his whenever it makes more sense. But yeah, we'll pursue the stuff in this town and then just see where things take us from there. Very excited about things going forward, just because I can see already that, you know, you could get some really interesting builds and, you know, secondary abilities and stuff. And it's funny that we did Chapter 2. I like how the game is definitely obviously playable without doing these sub-jobs and without, like, strong broken builds. At least for now it is. But I think we'll definitely appreciate being stronger. Because after all, when you do a random battle faster, then you level up even faster, leading to, you know, even more power and so on. But anyway, that's all for right now. I had a super good time. Hope you did too. I learned a lot about playing Octopath Traveler today. But there you go. Got 5 shrines, only 1 left to get, you know, because we got 2 the other day. But wonderful stuff. Totally worth it. And when we continue, we will, you know, tease out some of what's going on here. I think we do Tressa's mission and we take our lowest level people, because we're going to need to level them up in preparation for the other ones anyway. We should be able to keep the rising tide of all of our people going upward. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you guys later. Later, Louise. Thanks for spending some time today. And yeah, hope you gave it another shot at Ophelia and whatnot. But yeah, hope you had a good time. And maybe I'll see you in a later stream or video. It's off to work for me. See you guys.